Before we start, between adventures, you guys can purchase any equipment you want to purchase, and you all get your renown benefit. We'll assume a potion of healing. That's that little potion icon on your token, unless you want to take something different. Josie and Lucian both start with inspiration. That's the little three-leaf icon on your token. The adventure takes place in Baldur's Gate, and specifically, you had just got some refugees into the city, and you had made the acquaintance of some of the Flaming Fist in the process of doing that. And one of the Flaming Fist flames, and a flame is a lieutenant, as you figured out, named Darren Fallburn, has issued a summons for you to return and talk to her at the Basilisk Gate. So that's where the adventure starts. You guys all arrive there, and you can kind of introduce yourselves to each other as you're waiting for your audience with Fallburn. So we'll start here with Lucian. Go ahead, Lucian.
Still a little aggravated from last session being escorted oh so unfairly out of the courtroom. Lucian's just kind of muttering to himself, oh, this place is terrible. So many humans. Can't wait to get somewhere warm. Oh, hello. He introduces himself as a half-elf paladin warlock, and he has the urge to destroy all demons, devils, and anything not perfect.
Dried grass. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm Dried Grass. I'm a Tabaxi monk. Pretty new to adventuring, and I use catnip to power up.
Valley. Go ahead.
So I helped the people get there, but had to run away real quick during the last adventure. But I'm back now. He is a half elf cleric, Tempest cleric, and he has a distinguishable tattoo on his face of Mjolnir, Thor's hammer, which is his god.
Next, we have Josie.
Is God or is Mjolnir is God?
Mjolnir the hammer is tattooed on his face, but Thor is his god.
I mean, worshipping the hammer is cool too. I was just wanted to know.
True,
The
true.
hammer. Josie, you don't know a whole lot about her other than she's an adventurer that seems to have ties to lots of drug dealing. Oh, and she's a warlock.
Okay, and last but not least, the rogue of the party.
Erwan sort of mentioned he's in town on business. He hasn't been too specific of what that is yet. But he's finally dressed and seems to have a feel for what's going on in the kind of upper tiers. So I think he may have some sort of background in that capacity. He is a high elf. He likes to stab things with a rapier and shoot them. And is a little put out that he has already fell afoul of the law when he tries his absolute best to avoid that.
Okay. A guard comes down and asks you guys into Fallburn's office. You arrive there to see her berating a male dwarf standing in front of her. You catch a name. It must be Hithlin. Hithlin is the name of the dwarf that she's berating. She is berating him over vital paperwork that he neglected to complete on the last murder. You must fill this out immediately, she says, and then go now. I must talk to these about the Elder Guardian refugees. I want that back on my desk first thing in the morning. And the dwarf storms out of the room, obviously incensed by the berating he took in front of you. Flame Fallburn then motions on you, all of you, to come over to her desk, and points to the door, the last one of you by the door, with a motion to close the door. When you
Did you also accuse him of murder?
That's yes, but I think he did it. Let me tell you why. I don't think he's necessarily a murderer, but I believe he's a mole, and feeding information to the same cult that tried to frame you. I would like to get some proof of his misdeeds, though, and I'm hoping you can help. you don't want to have any direct contact with any of the Flaming Fist gauntlets or fists that are in league with him, though, and you can recognize them. They all wear black kerchiefs around their necks.
That's not obvious.
No. If you are inclined to help, I would ask that you travel down to the sea tower. He'll go there first to report in because he's due for duty right now. But then he'll make an exit pretty quick. And I'm hoping, if you can, you could tail him and find out if he makes contact with anyone to pass in the information. There's been a murder recently. I'm afraid he might be trying to give some information about what happened to someone else before we can investigate.
Can we have some kind of guarantee that we are not going to be accused of murder this time?
Well, as long as you don't kill anyone or you aren't anywhere near someone being killed, you should be okay. But I know
Or if
you
a
guys...
random citizen says, "Hey, that guy stabbed him while running."
Yeah. Baldur's Gate's a dangerous city in that regard. They take the law very seriously.
So
Well-
why shouldn't we make contact with the other Flaming Fists he works with? Do we think they're maybe part of the same organization or
Yeah,
subordinate
yeah.
as well?
Yeah. And I don't want him getting any inclination that we're onto him. The sea tower of Baldoran, from which the city derives its name, is located right here. You have to zoom in on your map pretty tightly to get a good view of it. You right now are at the Basilisk Gate, which is out on the edge of town by Stony Eyes. It'll take you about an hour or two to get down to the castle, so she suggests that you leave immediately. If you
And is
can,
the sea tower actually out? Like, is that piece like
Yeah,
right there out in the
yeah.
middle? Okay.
So I suggest you take up a spot somewhere just inland of it and tail him after he comes back to land. If you can secure
probably
evidence, that he is in some way passing information, bring it back to me, or just report back what you find if you can't secure any evidence.
Will do.
Is the
Okay,
sea tower like purely a military
it is. Yeah,
place?
it is. Okay, so you race across town. Well, you don't have to race that hard because you're just following a dwarf, so he's probably not moving that fast. But you get into position in the sea tower. I know that was racist. I'm sorry.
25 feet around.
You get into position by the sea tower, and you wait for him to come. Is there anything you want to do as you cross the town? If not, we'll head to the chase, the tail.
I don't think so. I have a friend who can be invisible and maybe stalk him more
Nice.
easily.
That should definitely help.
For the most part, I'm gonna hang far enough back where I'm not having to actually hide from him because that's not something I'm really.
Good deal.
Yes, me too. Don't
Okay.
think this heavy armor is good for tailing close.
No, definitely not. Okay, so you follow him to the sea tower, Baldoran, and sure enough, he exits it after a short period of time, and you try to tail him through the colorful streets and alleys of the lower city of Baldur's Gate. He heads to the north towards Bloom Ridge, and the way this will work is you need to overcome some challenges that might come up as you're following him, and I have a list of them here. There we go. Okay, if you zoom out, you'll see them right there. And we're going to go in reverse initiative order, such that the slowest one of you will be the least likely to help someone else. Because Lucian will roll first, and then if he doesn't think he can overcome the challenge that you guys face, he can ask someone else to come to his aid. And anyone who hasn't gone yet can come to his aid. So this will be just a sample. So Lucian, roll a d10 for me. This won't count.
Yep.
I just want to give you an example of how it works. Okay, so you got a 9, so that would be a success. You ran into no complications, and you're done. And basically what you want to do is all 5 of you get a success if you can. But now Lucian could not help anyone else. The next person to go would be Valley, who, say he rolled a 5. he would have to dodge the tiles falling from the rooftop as you guys are chasing or tailing Hithlin, and you'd have to make a dexterity acrobatics check, or else be knocked prone, and you guys would lose some time. Or one of the other three of you haven't gone yet could volunteer to take that on. So that's how that'll work. Any questions on that? Once all 5 of you have done one thing, you're done, and you want to try and get all 5 of you to succeed, either with no complication or overcome whatever complication you run into. And don't forget, 2 of you have inspiration, Josie and Lucian. So, and
I guess to ask this ahead of time, if we run across, say, a perception check, is this something where the ability to see far distances could be helpful?
yeah, if you have like the ability to see far distances, Eyes of the Eagle,
boy.
or also Josie, you have a familiar, so there'd be opportunity for advantage on checks if it fits.
Volley and I could do like a stakeout from a while away, so that way we're not loud and clanky in our armor.
Except
like
you
a
need
cafe
to. Except you
nearby.
don't have very good distance vision in these winding streets.
Gotcha.
Okay, so Lucian, you're first. Roll a d10 for me. Try and roll high.
I'm sorry, was that me?
Yeah, roll a d10.
Okay,
Try and roll
D10?
high.
Here
Yep,
it goes.
10.
You're welcome.
Okay, Lucian succeeds. That's one success. Next to go is Valley. Valley, roll a d10, please. Try and roll high. A 4.
Oh,
A tavern fight spills into the street. You must succeed on a DC 13 strength athletics check to push past the crowds watching the fight and stay on Hitlin's trail. Do you want to go for that, or do you want to ask for someone to help you? You are 16 strength. I bet you're the best in the whole party at it.
+3.
Okay, if you want to try it, make a
I'll-
strength athletics check.
Did I just click the strength button?
Exactly, yep. 15,
Yes.
you succeed. So there's 2 successes. Next to go is Aaron. Your turn, Aaron. Roll a d10. 2. A rolling beat wagon blocks your path. Beatrice, the beat seller, berates you for forcing her to stop suddenly, hurling beats as she does. You must succeed a wisdom perception check to reacquire Hitlin's trail. Do you want to try that, or do you want someone else to help you?
I'm pretty good at that.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah.
Wisdom perception. Oh no, that is a failure. So you guys lose a little bit of time trying to reacquire the trail. And then next to go is.
Sorry, Tom. Do I get a advantage with my Eyes of the Eagle?
Oh, let me check
Strap
if you
on?
have Eyes of the Eagle. That's weird. Buttons aren't working, are they? There we go. Oh, I didn't know you had Eyes of the Eagle. You took them last time?
Yeah, I did.
You
That
did?
was my first session, so
All right, so who else has Eyes of the Eagle? Josie does. Advantage on perception checks to see. Yes, so you'll have advantage, so you succeed. Next to go is Josie. That's an 8. You succeed. And last to go is Dried Grass.
You can do it, right?
Okay.
Oh no. See, a patrol of 2 Hitlin's black kerchief fists come between you and the rest of the party. You must make a DC 13 dexterity stealth check to move past them unseen.
So, can I give him my inspiration via my familiar distracting the Hitland Black Kerchief Fifth?
You betcha. So Drygrass is going to roll a stealth check. So you click your token, and you're going to click the button that says D17. And it'll do a stealth check for you. So with advantage, you got a 9. So that's 1 failure. So you got 4 successes and 1 failure, which is enough to stay on his tail through the streets into the fashionable Bloomridge district, through the narrow streets and alleys that hum with activity. There's flower shops, artisan boutiques, assortment of respectable taverns and pubs. And finally, he ducks into a place with a sign that says the Narwhal Tavern. And there's a whale on there with a big unicorn horn. You see him enter the tavern. Following him inside, you see him collide with a scarlet-clad figure, which is seated near a large fireplace. You see the dwarf mutter, "Your pardon, brother." And he grabs the figure as if to stop himself from falling. And then, nervously laughing, he says, "I guess I don't need that drink after all." And several of you, with your eyes of the eagle on, notice him pass the scarlet-clad figure a small packet. He then nods to the bartender, turns, and leaves the establishment. So here you are, in the Narwhal Tavern. You have this scarlet-clad figure who Hithlin just passed a small packet to. Any ideas what you want to do?
Ooh, that's a good idea, Lucian. I say we stick with the scarlet figure. What do you guys think?
Sounds like a
I mean,
good
follow the
approach,
pack.
yeah.
I mean, assuming that's what was handed off. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Which could also be a deploy, or sorry, what's the word? Distraction.
All right.
We know who Hithlin is, though, and this is a new person who seems.
So yeah, Hithlin the
Yeah, okay.
dwarf, he's left. He passed a note to the scarlet-clad figure who's still in the tavern, and is none the wiser to you guys being here.
All right, I just mean that sticking with the new guy makes sense because we can always track Hithlin down later. If we
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The man took that note and he put it in a pocket, and he's just sitting there nervously right now.
Does our Rouge want to try to pick the pocket?
You could also try to talk to him.
do.
And I mean,
Talk to
I'll
him
talk to
and-
him if you want to pick the pocket, or someone else.
Absolutely.
Charisma E like.
Okay, Josie, you want to go up there and distract him?
Oh, easily, yes.
Okay. Maybe sell him a dime bag while you're at it.
Well, that is her distraction point.
Okay, so with her helping out distracting Aaron, you can make a sleight of hand check with advantage to see if you
I
can
will
grab the note.
cast guidance on him.
Okay,
Nice.
so that is a 18. Do you want to also use guidance? If you do, Valley, click the guidance button.
As well.
Oh God, where is it?
All right, that's a total of 20 on your sleight of hand check. You get the note with him being none the wiser, and you guys can exit the establishment now after Josie finishes up her deal.
If you're looking for more, you know where to find me. Call me Fiend.
Okay.
Um,
Okay, so you got the note. You can leave with that. Well, let me tell you what you see, so you can decide if that's what you want and you want to go back, or if you want to do anything else. Yeah, okay, so the note says this. That's what you see on the note. Flame approaching, burn the vessel's nest.
Interesting. I suggest we put the note back now that we know what it says, so they don't know anyone robbed him.
Anyone?
All right.
Yeah,
That's a
okay.
good idea.
Hey, Ron,
Is
go ahead.
there any way we could change it? I don't know if I have the supplies to do that.
If any of you have forgery kits, you could certainly try.
I'm looking to see. This character is good at disguise, but not forgery.
Yeah, both good ideas. You want to put it back as is?
Yeah, I mean, if we can't
Okay.
change it, I
Yeah.
think putting
Can
it
I-
back's a good idea.
Can I guidance him again?
Yeah, absolutely. And Josie, you can distract him again. So Aaron, another sleight of hand check with advantage and guidance. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, 24.
That's a good one.
Like the wind.
Okay, so he's none the wiser, and he pretty quickly, after Josie's done talking to him, decides he's going to leave.
And the person we're working for, I want to say her name has flame in it, right?
It does. And flame is actually a rank.
Oh, right. Okay.
The Flaming Fist is the mercenary company.
We just need to figure out what the vessels. I mean, should we follow this guy to find the vessels now?
Yeah, you want to try and follow him a little bit? He doesn't. You're supposed to come back to her with the proof, or you can follow him. Those are your two choices. Or you could accost him in a dark alley and do something else to him.
I'd be interested to follow him.
Familiar?
More information. I mean, I can. Yeah, I think we'll all have to follow.
Okay.
Could we write a little note and give it to? I forgot whose familiar it is. Sorry about that.
Oh, Josie. Yeah, my familiar
Take
could
it back?
actually take it. Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, deliver the message back to.
Here's the message. We're following. Give it back. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty.
Keep responding to a weird creature.
Okay. So you guys are following this guy, and your familiar is taking that to the flame.
Yes.
Okay.
And we'll do so invisible, like to the flame.
Okay. Alrighty. This guy starts making his way across town, and traveling to the site of a building. He's heading the same direction you guys would need to head to get back to the Basilisk Gate. So you're starting here in Bloomridge at the Narwhal, and he's heading through the lower city to the northeast, past the steeps, up towards Heapside. So you're in pretty good shape. And by this time, your familiar's probably already got to the flame, and he's coming back. So you've traveled, you've followed this guy for a while. He hasn't got to his destination yet. Your familiar comes back, and the flame says, with a note from the flame, which says, "Well done, come see me, important assignment." So do you want to keep following him or go see her?
He's not paying us anything. She is. I say we do what she says.
Okay. All right. You return back to her, and she nods her appreciation for the work you've done. She says, "We need to hurry. If they're on to us, they might do something to clean up the murder scene that I need you to follow up on. There's few people I can trust, so I want you to meet Tradran Foremantle, who will be overseeing the investigation, for a briefing at the murder scene, and then to search for evidence of the identity of this devil or character or person named Garzal."
Oh.
Garzal, you remember you had from the last adventure.
He's like the head of this cult that was trying to mess with us.
Yeah.
Used to be like possessing people or taking their willpower.
All right, so she gives you the address of the murder scene in the Heapside. You guys head down that direction. When you arrive there, you see 3 fists, which are flame guards, positioned at the front and rear entrances of the place. You notice that they all wear black kerchiefs around their necks.
That's a trap.
You also notice this scarlet-clad figure talking to one of them. The same scarlet-clad figure that you found the note on.
So just to go up there
Looks like there's a lot of walking for nothing.
If we have to fight these fists at any point, if at all possible, we should try to just knock them out.
Yeah, probably a smart idea given the laws in the city. You'd be in deep trouble if you killed a fist.
Do you guys want to try to sneak into the building?
Maybe
Well, they haven't seen you yet. So do you want to go up and talk to him while he's there, or see if he leaves, or what you want to do?
I'm fairly certain he's going to recognize us, right?
He'd definitely recognize you for sure. Probably the rest of you too. You kind of stand out.
Yeah. So we should.
I actually have a cloak of whatever that
Mini
little
fashions.
cloak that changes shape, many
Mhm.
fashions. So I'm gonna give it like a big bud, and maybe just sort of sidle over, casually eating an apple, but with my face kind of hidden, seeing if I can say. Like passing by, then approaching them.
Okay. As you guys are kind of looking at him, this guy with the scarlet clothes hands over the note to the guards and then leaves the scene to the east. And he's going to move past you guys. So I need you guys to make a stealth check. And you can do that if you have the Cloak of the Many Fashions with advantage.
Oh, I think I.
The rest of you normal.
Cool.
All right, so we got a 10 and a 3 and a 3. Got 2 more to roll.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure. I'm trying to remember what
Something
items.
else you can see as guys.
Would that be under gear, Tom?
Yes. You don't have a common item because you're a tiefling, probably.
Ah, you were 100% correct. It was the other character.
Oh, you made it, though. We are missing just one, I think. Who are we missing? Dried grass. Make a stealth check for me, dried grass.
You can do it.
Oh, okay.
Very good. Okay, so you guys duck out of cover. He goes by you. You can let him go or get him separate from the guards. Which do you prefer to do? Let him
I
go
guess.
or get him separate
So-
from the guards?
Is it automatically add in my stealth? That I'm trained in stealth.
It does. It actually automatically adds in your dex modifier, and then there's an additional 2 more right below it that doesn't automatically get
Oh.
added in. But we know that we need to, so it's 17 is what you got.
Cool.
Well, what do you guys think? I mean, our orders were to stop the scene from being messed with.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, messing with
Well, we
the
know he
red
may
cloak
just
thing
be
is probably gonna win, but I'm down for whatever.
So if you want to grab him, move your token up. If you want to let him go, move your token down. Because you got to make a decision pretty quick. Grab him, move your token up. Let him go, move your token down. All right. So he goes away. And then, shortly after that, a human arrives on the scene who fits the description of Tradran Formantle, who Flame Darren told you to meet here. And he was going to be the chief investigator at the site and not wearing a black kerchief, so hopefully not aligned with Hithlin. He's a powerfully built man, blonde hair, brown eyes. He comes up to the lot of you and shakes the hand of the first person who's in the party that he comes to and says, "Well met. We should go in. But
Yes.
yeah, come with me."
And
He-
then while we're walking over there, I'm going to use my awakened mind to telepathically tell him about the note and that one of the guards took the note.
Okay.
And so we're
Interesting.
suspect.
Interesting. He comes up to the guards that are out front and he says, "You're dismissed." The guards take their stuff, gather up their food, and leave, leaving you guys alone at the building. The doors are not locked. Formantle leads you into this building, and he tells you that the owner of the place was a half-orc by the name of Sans Korak. And Mr. Korak has met a foul end. He owned the home. He was a high-ranking member of the cult, and he lowers his voice, of Zariel, we suspect. We suspect he was providing fronts for the cult's illegal activities here. We have also recently captured a cult fanatic that told us that the place contains a secret entrance to a subterranean hideout accessed through the sewers. That's the real reason you're here. If you can find the hideout, find out what's in this. If you can find the entrance to the hideout, find out what's lurking in the hideout for us. So he leads you into the building, and he basically sets you free. He walks you all around all the building and sets you free to investigate it. So let me draw that for you.
Any idea what the classes?
So here's the building, and actually he starts right here by the front entrance. The place is a 2-story structure with wooden floors, 9-foot ceilings, windows and interior doors that also lock. He tells you the building was locked up tight when we arrived, although the entrances are now unlocked. The doors you'll find are locked inside except one smashed down. Here, I'll show you. So he starts leading you around the place. The first room you come to, number 1 there, if you zoom out, you should be able to see the map of the building. And room number 1 is an office. The second room is a sitting room. There's 4 leather chairs there, a low wood table, pretty comfortable space. Area 3 is a storage room. Area 4 is a kitchen and dining room and back door to the place. Area 5 is a narrow spiral stairs that leads from the kitchen and eating area to the first floor to the second floor. Up on the second floor, you come to a short hallway. The door to the left is smashed in. The door to the right is locked. He says we haven't smashed it in yet. We were trying to find some keys or something before we did. Looking to the left, though, through the door that's been smashed in, you see deep gouges scarring the doorway around the periphery of the now smashed-in door. You see in the room the shape of the victim's body outlined in blood spatters on the floor, which is also deeply gouged. He says the victim's been taken away, but you can see where he died, pointing to the outline of his body in the blood splatters on the floor. And you have your run of the place. If you can find any keys, you're free to go into the rooms. Well, you see them on the map, but the rooms that we can't get into, which are rooms number 6 and room number 8. And the way we're going to do this is everyone roll a perception check for me, please.
Hey Tom, while I look around, can I cast Detect Magic?
Yes, you may.
Sweet.
All right. So you'll have to remind me who has Eyes of the Eagle, but right now it looks like Dried Grass is the highest, Valley's second highest, then Lucian is third, then Josie, and then Aaron. And Aaron has Eyes of the Eagle. Josie, do you?
I do.
Lucian, do you?
Sure do.
Valley, do you?
I do not.
Okay, but you're still above all of them because the next highest one is there's a 12 that becomes, so Lucian goes above Valley, and then Dried Grass beats them all. Okay, so we're going to go in order of your perception checks, and you can each basically investigate a room, and we'll see who can find the most things as you go. You can investigate the same room multiple times because you might be more stuff to find. So, Dried Grass, what area do you want to look at first?
Oh boy. Well, so we're down by the. What do you guys think? I really don't have a.
Just pick a room, whatever room you want. Want to do room 1?
Yeah, I'll just do a room.
All right. So you go in there, start rummaging around the office. Make a wisdom perception check for me. All right. You got a 14 on your check. You find a hidden compartment in the desk drawer. Inside it, you find a set of brass keys. So
That's useful.
yeah, I'm going to put that and a 1. So you found one thing so far. Next goes Lucian. What do you want to look for, Lucian? You can do the same room again.
I'm gonna go through the storage room, room 3.
Storage room. Okay, on your way to the storage room, your detect magic doesn't fire up. In the storage room, make a wisdom perception check.
It'll be a 19.
A 19. 19. You see glass prisms are mounted in the floor of the storage room near the window.
Okay.
They are mostly opaque, but it almost feels like there might be something below them. You'd have to smash them to find out what it is, but
Gotcha.
they're mounted in the floor by the window. So you found one thing, so blue one for you. Go ahead and put a blue one on your guy. Valley, what do you want to look for?
I guess I'll check out the kitchen.
Kitchen, okay. Roll a wisdom perception check. Oh, nice. Okay, in the pantry, you find a small chest of unmarked glass bottles containing powdered substances. Make a religion check. Intelligence religion. They are components of spells, ritual components for spells. So there must be some sort of a clerical type person living here, or spellcaster here. So put a blue one on your guy. Next goes Josie.
Right quick, I'm gonna put my. What is this? Like this area?
That is a fireplace, a walk-through
Okay.
fireplace.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna just blast the lock off this door and go and investigate room
Okay.
6.
All right, room number 6. Make a wisdom perception check.
How does one put a number on the dot?
You hover over the blue circle and type 1. There you go.
Easy enough.
Yeah. Josie, number 6, you got in the study. There are tomes written in Infernal, which you read Infernal, right?
I do.
You read everything, don't
All
you?
things really, but
Yeah.
I actually know in front.
These tomes that are in the bookshelves sing the praises of service to Zariel. On the desk, there is a red journal in which is written, quote, "Will the powers I am learning to summon serve me or destroy me?" It's a fresh new journal, and that's the only entry that is in it. And this was lying on the table. So I'm going to move this onto the map so you can see it in case you need to refer to it. So just above the map there that's what you found in the journal. Okay, so put a blue one on you, Josie. Next to go is Aaron. Go ahead, Aaron.
Can you remind me of what this room 7 is? 8 is obviously
Yeah.
the bedroom.
7 is the murder scene. So 7 is where
right.
the door has been smashed open, there's scratches along the walls, and the outline of a body in blood splatters on the floor, which is also deeply gouged.
I will check the bedroom. That looks like a scary place to be.
Bedroom. Okay. Roll a wisdom perception check for me. Do you have Eyes of the Eagle?
I do have Eyes of the Eagle.
Okay. Let's see here. In the wardrobe on the east wall, you find scarlet cultist robes, red leather gloves, and a scarlet cloak.
Okay.
Put a blue one by you. And
Right.
next to go is dried grass. Remember, you can look in the same area again if you want it.
Well, yeah, I probably should. I didn't do
And a reminder, you guys are looking for, well, not only clues about what this place is and maybe who killed this guy, but a secret entrance into the sewers.
Yeah, I'll just search the same place again.
Same place again? Okay. More careful, thorough search of the office does not result in any more findings. So you're done for your second turn. Lucian, what do you want to look at?
So are these glass prisms? Are they like fist size? Are they like body size?
They're fist-sized. You couldn't
Okay,
fit through them, no.
Okay. And they're just mounted as a part of the floor?
Yeah,
or-
they're actually embedded in the floor. So like the wood planking goes around them.
Okay.
They're not on top of the wood planking, they're like into the wood planking.
Gotcha. I'm gonna like tap the glass a little bit, and if I feel like it's a good idea, I'll try and smash.
Okay. Well, you tap it, and it clinks like glass.
All right, well, taking the shield, pointing on the shield, and just gonna.
Okay. You smash it, and you see a small little hole through the floor, and peering down in there, you see a tunnel that is heading north to south. It's about
Okay.
5 feet wide, and the floor of it's about 15 feet down.
Okay.
All right. Well done. Put a 2 by your guy. After Lucian, Valley, your turn.
So I'll come check out the dining room.
All right. Roll a perception check there.
Sick.
Do you have the eyes? No.
No.
No. Okay. So you're done. You didn't find anything else in there. Josie, your turn.
Did any of my searches come across alcohol?
Not yet.
Specifically mead?
Oh my.
Oh wow, nothing there. Josie, Aaron, your turn. Aaron, your
I'll
turn.
head down. Yep, I'll head downstairs and look in. Underneath the stairs, maybe there's a secret door there.
Okay.
Nice.
Make a perception check for the stairs. And you have eyes, right?
Nice.
You find some creaking floorboards at the foot of the stairs. So put a 2 on your guy. Dried grass, your turn.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I've searched this room pretty well. Is this right here stairs?
It's just a small little flight of stairs to an elevated area where the desk is overlooking the entry room.
Okay, gotcha. Then I will communicate with everybody, just ask them what they found, tell them I found this key. Let's see where we're at. Or is there any place that nobody's searched yet? Because
Don't leave me alone up here. This murder seems creepy.
I found these in the kitchen. I show them the bottles, and I say I haven't found anything in this room. Number 2.
Oh, and Tom, is there so many? Can I take all of the tomes on Azrael?
Yeah.
Or Azrael, I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take all of that. I wasn't sure if it was like bookshelves upon
There's
bookshelves.
probably not. It's probably quite a few books, but you can take a bunch.
Okay.
Dry grass, what
The
do you want
most
to look at?
damning
Otherwise, I'll go to
ones.
Lucian.
I'll go up to the second floor
Uh-huh.
if I can get that far.
Yeah, definitely.
And did we do room 8 or room 6?
Yeah, but you can do them again.
Yeah, I'll try room 6. Just
Okay.
to double check.
Alrighty. Make a perception check. Ooh, nice. But you find nothing else in room 6. Okay. Next goes Lucian.
Okay, I'm going to move. I'm going to tell everyone that I found the sewers, but we can't quite squeeze through comfortably. Passing Valley, I'll tell them to look under the table in
Okay.
room 2, and I'm going to look under the table in room 4.
Right. Okay. Remind me again who was in the bedroom and found the scarlet robes and gloves and stuff.
That was Aaron.
Aaron? Okay. Lucian, as you walk by Aaron, you detect magic.
Oh, is he glowing?
In addition to his normal magic. It's actually, let's see here, you can go through plenty of cloth. You detect magic, you sense it. You can't see the aura because it's not visible. But there's something in the scarlet cloak.
Did
It's
you get the
in
scroll?
the cloak, like in a hidden pocket. So with the detect magic zeroing you in on it, you're able to pull out of the hidden pocket a scroll.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Can I open and read the scroll?
Sure. It is a scroll of protection against fiends. Fiends.
Ooh.
And you can put a 3 on yours, Lucian. Valley, your turn.
I'll get down on the floor and check under the table
Alright,
here.
perception check. That is only a 9. Still not finding anything there. Josie, your turn.
All right. Convinced there's something to find about who this person was from his actual body. I'm going to try one more time. That's a 19.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Well, either between you or maybe your imp, as he's kind of fluttering around, you guys find a hidden panel in the east bookshelf. It contains a small vault, and inside the vault, you see an ornate sheathed dagger and a pair of red gloves.
Yeah, they're not in the vault. Ornate dagger and red glove.
Ornate dagger and red gloves. Okay, and also, when you reach in to grab them, a blade slashes down on your hand. Make a dexterity check to see if you can pull it out fast enough.
See that coming.
13 on your check, not quite.
Probably needed a 14.
So you are cut by this blade for 6 points of slashing damage. Would have cut off a lesser person's hand, but you're fast enough as an adventurer to get your hand out and the blade out and the gloves out.
Can I reset the
I can suggest we.
You can reset the trap. Okay, so Josie, add another value to your
Yeah,
character.
okay.
Aaron, your turn.
I was going to suggest we all wear one glove. Now that makes even more sense. So I pass one of my gloves to Lucian. So you said I found creaking floorboards. Is that just
Yeah, you did find creaking
like
floorboards.
code
Yeah.
for nothing, or like maybe suspiciously creaking floorboards?
You want to keep searching? Make a search check. Make a perception check again. If you're going to do the stairs again.
And on those, they
14. Okay, let's see. You also find, as you're investigating these creaking floorboards, a down-pointing arrow scratched into the plaster near the stairs. So add another 1 to your guy. Then dried grass, your turn.
Okay, I will just go to room 8, I guess.
Okay.
And
Alrighty.
double check.
Okay, make a perception check there. Boom. Okay, room 8. Nothing else of value in room 8. Or nothing else
Okay.
hidden. Lucian, your turn. So Lucian, Aaron's found creaky floorboards. He's found a down arrow in 5. I don't think anyone searched 4. Yeah, someone has searched 4. What do you want to do?
Does the floorboards that the arrow points towards does it look movable, or
You want to search it?
would I get a sense?
You can make a search
sure.
check. Go for it. Make a perception check.
Ooh.
All right, let's see here. You also find a freshly dislodged hunk of wood from the flooring. And you add another 1 to your guy. Valley, who's in the kitchen cursing and muttering as he keeps hitting his head on the table. And not finding anything.
I'm gonna give it one more try.
All right.
I'm gonna rub my eyes as I cast guidance on myself.
Okay. So that is a 11. Still nothing. Josie, your turn.
Done.
I have a bunch more bookcases up here. I'll give it another shake.
Look through. Okay.
Nice.
Dun, 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 dun. You find nothing else in the room.
Not surprising.
Aaron, your turn. You want to keep looking for the stairs? Or go somewhere else?
I'm gonna help Valley out. He looks like he might be getting a little frustrated.
Okay. Make a check.
Maybe point out some likely areas.
Sure enough, you find something he's been missing this whole time. Under the table, you find a freshly dislodged chunk of wood. It matches the missing hunk of wood from the flooring in the kitchen, in the stairwell. It looks like it might have been thrown into this room after it got ripped out of the floor of the stairwell. So add another 1 to your guy, and then dry grass, your turn.
I'd like to make a point of just sort of like accidentally nudging Valley towards it and not taking credit for the find.
Okay. Dried grass. Upstairs
okay.
been searched thoroughly. The only thing left might be the stairs.
Yeah, that's actually where I was going to go next.
Okay.
And I will try that and see what happens.
Okay. You notice it's very cold there when you step onto it.
Oops, I hit it twice.
With your 21 perception, you find all the clues pointing you guys to a trap door in the floor that you're able to lift. You're able to find the edge of it and lift it up.
Okay, I'll just let anybody know within hearing distance that I found
Okay,
a trap.
good job, guys. Aaron, you can add inspiration. All you can is can take off the blue circle now. And Aaron, you can add the 3-leaf symbol to your guy. So Lucian has inspiration and Aaron has inspiration now. You guys find a trapdoor in the floor by the stairs. You've searched the rest of the house and found nothing else except for that those infernal tomes and the note that says, "Will the powers I am learning to summon serve me or destroy me?" You found that in the study. The trapdoor in the floor leads down to a tunnel. A tunnel traveling north and south. It's not lit. It's 5 feet wide, 5 feet tall, and extends 40 feet to the south before it opens up into a stone-walled sewer. So it travels from the stairs directly underneath the storage room where the prisms were providing light down into it. So Lucian, where you knocked that prism out, there's a shaft where light can go down to the tunnel. And that just lights it enough that you can see that it goes for 40 feet and opens up into the sewers.
Sam
Right
still
fast,
here?
can Lucian look at the dagger and gloves and see if they're detecting his?
Sure.
Yes, the gloves do. They detect as magical. You don't get a type of magic out of them, but they are magical.
Well, Aaron, do you wanna scout ahead, or I can send the imp to scout?
I can if your imp wants to. I'm happy to share that danger.
You've been training for it. He's just expendable, so you have at it.
Appreciate you not saying that I'm expendable. Yeah, I'll take a
Well,
little
I
peek
have
up there.
confidence you won't get caught. He gets caught, man. Whatever.
Does anyone want to wear the gloves? That you
Yeah,
just found?
Josie will put them on. They look nice.
Okay, Josie. Let's see.
Cursed forever.
There you go. You got the gloves on. That little hand symbol indicates you got the gloves on.
And Tom, what does the scroll do?
Oh, the scroll of protection from fiends. If you were to read it, let me see.
Is it like the protection from good and evil, but specifically fiends?
Let's see. Protection from evil and good. Scroll of protection. All right. Using an action to read the scroll encloses you in an invisible barrier that extends from you to form a 5-foot radius, 10-foot high cylinder. For 5 minutes, the barrier prevents creatures of the specified type from entering or affecting anything within the cylinder. It moves with you and remains centered on you. However, if you move it in such a way that a creature of the specified type would be inside the cylinder, the effect ends. The creature can attempt to overcome the barrier by using an action to make a DC 15 charisma check, and on a success, the creature ceases to be affected by the barrier. So it creates a 5-minute long barrier, 5-foot radius that moves with you, that protects you from fiends.
Okay. Well, I will give that to Urian to hold on to.
Okay.
Or Urian, are you a short bow kind of guy, or are you a knife and dagger guy?
I'm best up close, but I'm also can do the longbow thing.
Then I will give it to Josie
Okay, Josie.
because I want to go towards fiend.
So Josie, this little swirly thing that almost looks like a rolled up scroll is the scroll. So you're wearing the gloves and the
did you
scroll,
see
and you got a
the-
potion and bottle.
Did you see the custom tokens?
I
drop
did,
now?
yeah. Yeah, pretty
That was
cool, huh?
exciting. I haven't played with them, but yeah, sorry.
They are pretty cool. All right. You guys can take a short rest now. I don't know that you need to, but if you do, you can. It won't preclude you from taking one later, so you might as well do it. I don't think anyone used any resources they
hand
need.
injury.
I'll heal up a little. I suppose.
Hit point injuries for Josie, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, did anybody want to disable that trap and see if is it like a trap door or was it just a trap?
Oh, the little container that she found the gloves in was just a small little niche behind the bookshelf that had a blade trap in it, and it didn't go in.
Like on the stairs.
Oh, the stairs?
That was just a trapdoor leading down to
Just
the
a
sewer,
trap
I think.
door leading down, yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Not
Okay.
trapped.
Let's take a little 6-minute break here. Come back at the top of the hour.
Okay.
Wait until the top of the hour.
I'm back.
Hello.
Yep, I'm back.
I am back too.
Hey, Valia, what level are you?
Level 2.
Level 2. Cool.
Is Aaron here?
Think so. I think that's Chris.
Oh, 1 second. I'll be back in like 5 seconds.
Well, pick 1 or 5, man. Don't leave us guessing.
Alrighty. So after you take your rest and you head
I'm back.
down, after you take your rest, you head down into the tunnel. Casting suppose you want to cast before you go down there. At the end of the tunnel lies a unlit stone-walled sewer running southwest to northeast. You'll need dark vision or a light source down here, or else you'll be blind. You want to get a light source they can light up?
Probably have a torch somewhere.
And then also you'd have disadvantage even if you had dark vision, if you don't have a light source. Alright.
Is it dim light or is it like straight up?
It's pitch dark. Yeah.
Who doesn't have dark vision in the party?
Valley won't. Oh no, he's half elf, he will.
Okay.
Dried grass does. Everyone does, but remember it still has disadvantage on perception checks, which isn't necessarily good. That's why lighting stuff up. You often find even goblins and dwarves use light under the earth.
I think Lucian's gonna light a torch and hold it up with his mage hand.
Okay, very good. So I'm going to move you guys down into the sewer tunnels. Because when you light up the torch, you notice some fresh footprints in the mud that lead northeast for about 40 feet, where they reach an intersection with another unlit, stone-walled, murky sewer running north to south. They turn left and continue north about 55 feet, where they suddenly stop.
In the middle or by a wall?
The passageway keeps going. They are next to a wall. You notice a torn fragment of scarlet fabric snagged in a bit of stonework on the left, near where the footprints end.
Let's scope it out, guys.
Okay. Searching around there, you find the outline of a 5-foot wide door. It appears, filled in with brick or stone. You also find 2 reddish stones to either side of that outline that protrude slightly.
Like to sort of see if, not push them in all the way, but maybe gently see if they're movable.
Okay. They are movable. Yeah, they could be pushed in.
Maybe like I'd like to look and see if one of them looks like it might have smudges of like fingers, like having touched it more than the other one.
Make a perception check. They both, let's see here. They both have a few markings on them, but the one on the right definitely has a lot more than the one on the left.
I'll point that out and see what
Okay.
the party thinks.
Okay.
What do we
No one
like
else
here?
has a strong opinion. Let's push the more pressed one.
Okay. When you push the button in and you don't push the left one, a grinding noise starts and the door moves to the side. Beyond, you see a tunnel that goes into the darkness, and you see infernal writing on
Oh,
the floor,
What does it say?
the walls, and ceiling of the stone corridor's threshold. It says this. And since many of you can read Infernal, I can translate for the party. It translates as, enter here only the damned, exit here only their servants. The tunnel goes in to the darkness about 30 feet and turns to the right, and there's flickering torchlight from around the corner.
Without the torch coming with me, I'd like to just sort of go and peek around the corner and see what I can see, then report that back.
You got it. Yeah, you immediately notice that the place reeks of burnt flesh coming from deeper in the place. Around the corner, you see the sconces where the torches are lit up, and you see the passageways continue deeper into the complex.
Yeah, I'll call everyone up and
They
sure
all,
they're aware.
follow. They all follow. And then where you want to go then?
Okay, I'll check over here then.
All right.
Same idea.
That goes to a doorway, which is locked.
Oh, we have keys. We
Listen
have
to the
keys.
door.
You do have keys. Unfortunately, they don't go to
They
this
don't fit.
door. Yeah.
Well, someone's got a large
I have
axe.
a thing
right?
for that. $17.
Picking it is simple. You're able to click it open and look inside.
Well done.
Inside, you see this room. Doors line the wall to your right. There's a table with chairs ahead and to the left. There's some dirty dishes and some picked over meals still on the table. There are no people here, though. There's a door out of the place, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 doors into side rooms.
Whoa.
Is there any like still uneaten food?
Yeah, but it's been there a while.
I
It's
pick
like
something up and
days
sniff
or-
it.
Hours, not days.
I'll pick something that looks good up and sniff it
Yep, it's good.
and take a bite out of it.
It's good.
You enjoy your first taste of human flesh?
I'm gonna check out this side door here.
Okay. Inside is a cot, a chair, and a storage chest.
Chest?
Yeah.
Chest?
Yeah.
I better investigate it for traps.
All right. You find no traps on it. It's not locked.
I'll rifle through it.
Okay. It contains like personal belongings of an individual, just some nondescript clothing, nothing of any value in there.
Nothing to identify.
Nothing to identify the individual, no. You guys want to do that with all the rest of them?
Yeah.
Okay. In one of them, you do find something interesting. 3 books detailing the fall of Zariel and her betrayal in Avernus by the Hell Riders, as well as a black journal. The black journal looks like this. Let's see. The black journal, it has the name Sans Korek, the guy who died in the building above.
Oh, right.
And it documents the cult's attempts to summon the barbed devil Garazal from Avernus.
Oh, shit.
It contains the following entry along with a list of names of descendants of Hell Riders. The entry is, I'll move it to where you can see it, right here. I have found the spell required to summon a devil to this world from Avernus and will use it when I have gathered the required materials. I am to be the vessel of Zariel's retribution. Garazal will soon be at hand, wreaking vengeance on the traitorous descendants of the Hell Riders. I pray to Zariel that my powers of control are sufficient.
Wow.
Is Lucian getting lots of red flags in this room now?
Oh, for magic?
No, from what you emailed me.
Oh, nothing particularly.
Okay.
All right. So you got a door out of the room. Again, it's locked, but from this side, so you're able to unlock it, no problem.
Why don't we right quick check and see where that other corridor to the south?
Okay.
To
It
see if
leads
it's dead
leads
end.
to a doorway, which is locked.
Looks like it may go to the same place.
Yeah, and this one's locked from this side, so let's use this one, right?
Okay. That one opens up into a corridor. The door to the right, and it zigs to the left and has a doorway on the left as well.
Grass, do you have any feelings about which direction to go?
Both doors are locked.
I don't know. Let's go south, as it more than likely links to that other door.
Very good. Go ahead and pick that lock there, Aaron.
16.
No problem. Okay, in this chamber, you find ceremonial garments, diabolical symbols, ritual implements, leather-bound tomes, and assorted weapons, including daggers and scimitars. There's an open book on a table describing the devil Garizal and his savage exploits and conquests in the service to the archdevil Zariel. A statue of Zariel rests on the altar at the north end of the room.
How many sets of garments are there? Including what we found upstairs.
There are only one left, and there's hangers for quite a few more.
How many hangers?
There's like a total of a dozen hangers, so 11 are missing.
Can I change my cloak to look like the ceremonial cloaks?
Click that button. Let's see what it says.
I don't think that I added it to my character sheet correctly, but
Cloak of many fashions. A cloak with a clasp made of geometric pieces of green steel. Bonus change style, color, apparent quality. Yeah, you can make the cloak look like the ceremonial garments are robes, but you can make the cloak appear as close to them as you can.
who else wants to go undercover? We have two, I think, with the one I grabbed upstairs.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah, how many are there?
That
One on
only
the
one.
right. Look all fancy. Does this happen to match what the guy in the bar was wearing?
Not exactly.
Okay.
Anyone else putting it on, or do you guys
I put
want
one
to
on.
go and do
Yep.
Oh, I guess you have one.
You
There's
did,
one
okay.
more.
Josie put it
upstairs.
on.
Cool.
There's one upstairs too, which I guess I would have taken, or
It wasn't the same as these, though.
okay, totally. Did it look like it was like a leader, like a
No.
higher level?
No.
Totally different. Okay.
Just different, yeah.
I'd like to scope out the statue, or altar, or
It's a
whatever.
statue of Zariel resting on the altar at the north end of the room. You don't see any secret compartments in it.
I don't know too much about religion. Is there anything way this thing could have power that could hurt us or help them?
You don't know.
I'm asking
Sure.
somebody who might know more.
Lucian would like to share some information.
Go for it.
Based off the letter we have, it seems like someone is sacrificing their body to be or to host the devil Garizal. That's the I am to be the vessel of the retribution. Lucian also knows that these kind of rituals are often done to summon demons that include 9 victims being burned to death. and there's 9 of these chambers.
Oh my.
So I'm most guessing that there is a ritual soon to be happening, if not happening right now.
You should probably stop that.
Any idea how to disrupt that? Yeah.
I'm sorry. What was
Do you have any idea how that we could disrupt that?
stopping the ritual would be a good start.
Like killing the potential sacrifices, or does that help them?
Killing them, I guess, removing them and extinguishing them, maybe.
There's a chance
anything
they're
that would,
innocent. Let's not kill them.
yeah, or remove them from the ritual area, extinguish them. Something that would either cause the ritual to end early or catastrophically fail.
Maybe we kill that vessel dude.
Lucian's always down to kill a demon or 70.
Well, this could be going on right now, as that food was several hours old. Perhaps we should hurry.
So do we go north or do we go west? Is that west door locked as well?
The west door is unlocked because they're locked coming into the rooms.
So if they were like hanging out in this room and then like in the room with the like all the chairs, and then they had to come down into this room to like get the robes on, I'm gonna say to the west is where it probably goes. Just guessing.
Yeah, that would be some awkward backtracking and
Maybe when they made the place, they weren't worried about architectural flow. Whatever you think, man. You're the one opening the door.
I mean, hey, you guys have just as good an idea. How about we listen at this door here that we're standing next to?
Okay, you do. You don't hear anything.
Go ominous chanting.
The door?
You don't hear anything.
Okay. Well, you said west, so do you guys want to go west first, where we think they are, or north to see what's behind that door?
Yes, west.
Who's in
Yeah,
front?
let's
Who's in
west.
front?
It depends on whether I guess I have to pick. If we're going west, okay.
Okay,
I
Lucian,
can go anywhere.
to the west. There is a door locked.
Okay.
Can see if you,
Okay.
see if you can pick
I'll ask
that.
my roguey friend.
12.
12. That is exactly what you need. So you click that open. Go ahead and put you guys where you want to be when you open that door.
Okay. Before we rush in, does Urian hear anything on the other side?
No, you do not.
Okay. Then I will cast protection from good and evil on myself.
Okay. That's concentration. Last 10 minutes. Anything else?
No,
Everyone good?
Just
All right.
Yep.
Here's what you see when you open the door. This room is... It has iron barred cells to the west with manacles hanging from the walls. And it's got iron cages, looks like for like beasts or dogs or something, to the east. One of the cages is ajar. There's no one here though. You notice the door to the northeast is slightly ajar as well.
Anyone good with animals might be able to identify like the smell or the spore or something in those cages. Let us know what we might be up against.
No, none of you know. It smells of burnt flesh in here though.
Okay.
You gonna open that door, Lucian?
Yep.
Okay,
As the great Dan Gazzoni says, FBI open up.
put you guys where you want to be when he does that.
Want to be up front or in the back?
Dried grass, put you guys where you want to be. Everyone good? All right, everyone roll initiative. Once you've rolled your initiative, don't move. This is what you see. Need one more initiative from Valley. There it is. Okay. All right. Lucian, you push the door open to see a disturbing sight indeed. The room is 20 feet high. There's a 25-foot diameter circle marked with infernal ruins, littered with regularly spaced charred remains of 9 humanoids who were chained to the floor and burned beyond recognition.
We're too late.
About the necks of these victims are iron pendants. There's a charred parchment resting at the center of the circle. There's a low growl as a monstrous hound closes on you from the east. Let me roll his initiative. All right. And first to act is dried grass. Okay, dried grass, you hear the description of the hound. Of course, you can't get through everyone to get to it, but what do you want to do?
Oh, I can't get over there.
You could double move into the room if you wanted to. Your speed is you are a tabaxi. You got speed of 60 if you want, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
All right. You want to go in?
Yeah.
Okay, so hard corner at the cage should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So take a full move to get to right there. Then what do you want to do?
I'm gonna pull out my little pouch, snort some catnip. All right, boys, let's do this. And then I can't really reach anybody, so that was anticlimactic. But can I throw a dart?
Yeah, you can throw a dart.
I assume at this guy right here, right?
Yeah. Hold up. You sense a feeling of impending dread as this thing's coming to you. Breathing in, you can see embers of flame raising its mouth. You think if you stand there, you are sure to die. You feel like you want to use your next part of your movement to get as far away from that thing as you can, and as far away from the rest of your party as you can.
He disappeared.
I know.
Accidentally backspace.
He ran away.
I'll get him. It's okay.
It's an effective escape tactic.
Do you have a feline agility right now?
He's using it right now, yeah. So you can move all the way back to where you were, or you can move somewhere else in the room. You just have a dreadful sense that staying where you're at's not a good idea. But you can if you want. What do you want to do?
If I have to... Oh, so it's not frightened like I have to run away?
You don't have to run away. Not at all.
I'll throw a dart at him first.
Remember, if you throw a dart, you're done.
Ooh.
Is that what you want to do?
It's pretty spooky. Cats and dogs don't get along. That's a dog. It kind of looks like a dog. Sure. I'll run back.
Okay, and I gave you inspiration for your catnip idea. Move back to wherever you want. After your turn.
Like, all right, guys, it's a little spooky, but you got it.
You don't feel like that's very safe there either, but you can stay if you want. You want to stop there or move any further?
Oh, no. Okay. I'll go back to where I was.
Okay, very good.
Do I feel safe here?
Well, yeah, you just don't want to get breathed on by that thing, you're pretty sure. Being first level. It won't go well for you.
Oh.
Okay. Lucian, so you see this thing bearing down on you. You're gritting your teeth to know it's coming. And then something strikes you unseen from your left.
Okay.
A little flapping imp stings you,
It wasn't one.
crits you.
Disadvantage.
So it's a straight up attack because he was invisible. So it's
Oh, okay.
a 25, so it's a crit. So it's 6 points of piercing, 7
Okay.
poison, 11 con save halves the poison.
Where's that? Con save for the
Made it.
poison.
So you only take 3 points of poison and 6 piercing for a total of 9 damage.
Yep.
All right. Aaron, your turn.
I think I have to bonus action dash.
Dash.
Here,
Okay.
but bonus action because rogue stuff.
Mhm.
And I will booming blade the imp.
Okay. A 14 connects, doing 10 piercing. Not a magic weapon, right? So that does 5 piercing. And he is
Does a
boomed.
booming blade make it magical or no?
It does not, no. Alright. And then he's boomed. After your turn, anything else, Aaron?
He's boomed.
That's all I got.
Alright. Next is Josie.
Oh, mercy. I will, let's see. Already a dash action.
Readied. The Hound. 1, 2, 3. Four. It circles around to there, padding on the ground. Opens up its jaws and breathes out a flame, hitting you two and the imp in the process as it does. And the damage is 22 fire damage. 12 dex save halves it.
I will be using my inspiration.
Do you want to use your inspiration,
on this
Aaron?
one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Make sure you say it next time before you roll it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm
So,
down.
Aaron, you take 11 fire damage. Lucian, you're down to 0, right?
Yep. I'm
Okay.
used to being a doormat.
You are down in the doormat. The
Wow.
wolf is done. And Valley, your turn.
Let's get up on him. Yeah.
I'm gonna make him big for a second just so you can see what he looks like. That's what you're dealing with. He is about 4 feet tall at the shoulder. An enormous black hound.
Does the little guy. No.
Tom, I goofed pretty big.
Oh yeah, what's that? You have a resistance or something?
No, I forgot to do the resistance thing.
The resistance thing for what?
You emailed me about the statue.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yep, did just put it together right now.
Okay, Valley, your turn.
I will. I can see him clearly from here.
Yeah.
That's not. I guess I will cure wounds,
Okay.
Lucian.
Alrighty.
Can you keep moving up out of that space?
Oh boy. How much? 6?
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sorry, getting out of the way. Okay. Very nicely done. So Lucian, you're prone. You already have the prone marker on. Good job. Valley, you're done. Valley, you can have inspiration for bringing him back.
I'm
And
gonna go
you
ahead
can
and
go
take
your
my
Josie, take your
ready here.
dash. Okay. Then Lucian, your turn.
Okay, I will spend 15 feet to move up, or stand up. Josie, which space are you in?
She's in that one probably.
Okay, same one with the imp.
Yeah, she can be if she wants
Oh.
to be. The imp's
Yeah.
tiny, so you can.
I actually didn't see him there.
Oh,
I'll have to just come over here. Oh wait, no, because that would provoke. I
that
guess
would-
Vale would have provoked.
yeah,
Rogue.
Valley would have provoked if I had paid attention.
Valley.
Do you want to go there, Josie? Because he's still going to attack you if you do.
No, I'll come right here. I'm gonna sit on top of him.
Okay.
I don't know how to keep an imp down.
So 15 feet to stand up,
Mm-hmm.
5 feet over.
Yeah.
Going to angrily slash at the imp with my longsword.
Okay.
Gosh, does a 7 hit?
No.
Okay.
Awesome.
And I will do Hexblade's Curse on the imp.
Okay. Dried grass, your turn.
I heard imp. I might be able to kill something like that. Oh, I can't move.
You can
Oh, wait.
move.
No, I can't. I
Um,
can
if
only
you-
do 30 now.
Yeah, you're at your regular speed.
Okay. So I'll just move 30 and get close. Because I think I can only get right behind the door anyway.
Yep. From right behind the door, you can still attack the imp, though.
Right there?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I can punch him from there?
Yeah, sure can.
Neat.
It's
I
on
will-
me.
I will. Well, I'd rather do the slashing version, I guess.
'Kay.
Very cat-like, just
Alrighty. Go for
program
it.
in there.
Unarmed,
Okay.
that's a miss. You want to bonus action it again or not?
Yeah, I'll spend my key point. And...
It doesn't take a key. And
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's just a
martial
bonus
arts
action.
is free. But yeah.
15, it's a hit. 4 points of slashing does 2 to it.Got it. Alright, anything else, Dry Grass?
Oh, I don't think so.
Alright, the imp is going to disengage. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think that protects him from the boom, though.
6. Oh yeah, he's boomed. Then he won't do that. He will instead. He'd provoke from anyone, so he's going to lash out at Aaron with a stinger. 16 to hit you.
Hit. Euron is down.
Oh god, this could be killer death damage here, because you have 22 hit points right now, and the most it's going to do is 18. So you're just down to 0. Whew, that could have been ugly.
I have 16 hit points.
Well, you're at 6, and you could go to negative 16 and not die. So you could go to you could take 22 and not die. It's going to do at least it could do 18 to you, so it can't kill you outright, but you are unconscious.
But it matters. Failed it anyway.
Didn't matter, yeah. But at least you don't die outright. So put a red X on your guy. Take your hit points down to 0. It is done. Not move anywhere. Your turn, Aaron. So make a death save. Click your token and click the A15 button. It'll roll a death save for you. That's a success. So put a green 1 on your guy. Josie, your turn.
Oh. Totally forgot about that. All right. I will. Man, bad things happen. I will hex the. I'm not. I will start off by. I have the spell in here. I'm gonna toll the dead on the imp that's underneath me.
Okay. Wisdom save. DC 13. Made it.
Oh, because he has advantage. That
Right.
bastard. All right. I'll hex the dog. No one's hiding from him, so I'll just hex his strength.
Okay.
And just looking at the impaired. Because I need to move first, so I'll go ahead and go 1, 2. I'm gonna provoke from the imp.
Okay.
Famous last words.
Sting bite on you. 20 to hit for 5 piercing and 15 poison.
Good God. 15 poison con.
Nice. You made it. So 7 and 5 is 12.
Right, I'll take the imp My imp, let's see, his movement is
40 fly.
40. So
Good battle.
he's still invisible, so he'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. He'll come in, and that's everything that Josie can do.
Alrighty. Okay, this is life and or death. So, dried grass. I'm going to have you roll a d6. You want to roll really low. This is the recharge on the Hellhound. Roll d6.
Oh, you want me to roll it? Okay.
Yep, dried grass, roll d6 and roll low.
He's kind of evil like that.
Your life depends on it. Good
Oh,
job.
thank you.
No recharge. No recharge. The thing closes on Lucian. Bites at your warlock. 16 to hit you, Lucian.
Misses.
Oh, even his pack tactics did not get you. My God, look at that damage. Holy
my
cow. Yeah, he's done. Valley, your turn.
I'm going to move here, and I will channel divinity, destructive wrath, with thunderwave.
Ooh. You might want to not move there and do that.
Well, it's a 15-foot cube around me, right?
No, it's a 15-foot cube adjacent to you. You don't want to be. You probably don't want to get an ally in it.
It says on self, so I figured it was like.
It's a 15-foot cube adjacent to you. It starts adjacent to you. But either way, if it was a 15,
move me wherever it would.
no,
not
no,
hit them.
it's up to you. I will put the thing out there that'll help you. Spell. Spells. 15-foot cube. There you go. All right. So put your guy where you want to be, and then put that where you want to be adjacent to you. There you go. Nicely done. All right. Destructive Wrath, so it's going to do max damage, right? So it's going to do 16.
Yes, and
Right.
con save. Else he takes 8.
13 con save. Got him.
And is he pushed?
Full 16 damage. Yeah, you can push him 10 feet. 1, 2. And does it knock him prone? No, just pushes. Okay, well done. Anything else, Valley?
Can I choose that or no? Is that automatic?
No, I don't. It doesn't say push up to. It says push 10 feet. I think it's automatic.
Automatically, yes.
You can double check the spell. If it says up to 10 feet, you can. I don't think it does, though.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang it. All right. My turn there then.
All right, after Valley, Lucian, your turn.
I will be attacking the imp.
Okay.
Oh my god. I will not be attacking the imp.
Anything else, Lucian?
I don't
That's what
think
the
I have any.
TPK does.
That round is over. Dried Grass, your turn.
Okay. Well, I guess I can only reach the imp now, so I will just try and hit him.
9's a miss.
Bonus action.
12's a miss, unfortunately.
Yeah. If I only had.
Key point.
Do it, please. I'll get the HP back.
I don't think I have any.
He doesn't have key right now. He's only first level monk.
Okay.
The imp has taken an attack of opportunity. If that informs your decisions of what you want to do next. Do you want to move anywhere, Dried Grass?
Yeah, I'm gonna move over here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, probably right.
You sure?
Well, now this
Clumping up is
No
bad.
clump. Thought about that after I did.
There you go. How about
Is that better? Okay, nice. The imp's turn. He attacks Lucian. 13's a miss.
Oh, thank you.
Aaron, you get a death save.
That's the A15 one.
Yep. That's 2 successes, so
sure.
put a 2 on your green circle. Josie, your turn.
Kill the imp.
Oh, okay, thank God. I saw that.
Yes. Are imps still competent enough to administer healing?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So on my turn, this imp, he is a bad person. God, God, he's hitting damn near as hard as that dog. And I don't like that. Can't get both of them. Yeah, I'll try that. I'm gonna try to cast Mind Spike on the imp for amazing.
10 psychic creature you see, 13 wisdom save, half on failed save. You know target location till spell end. If 5 on a failed save, huh? Or 5 on a successful save.
Yes, sir.
That kills him. That kills him outright. He is dead.
I get 5 HP back.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. The imp will administer a potion. The potion that he's got on his token. This is like faction potion.
Aaron, your potion goes away, but you get some healing. Go ahead and click your healing button, Aaron. Potion of healing.
Something invisible just.
Aaron, click your potion button.
Oh, sorry. I thought you wanted his.
There you go, 9 hit points back. Up your hit points to 9, put a prone marker on your guy. Josie's done. Josie, you can have inspiration.
Woohoo!
From bringing back your ally. There you go. And then, oh god. Okay, let's see, who's the most likely to die of the spires? I think it'd be Aaron. Aaron, roll a d6. You want to roll low.
No.
You want to roll really low. Oh, the breath weapon is back. Good news is you guys are spread out enough that he can't get all of you in it. So, 15-foot cube, there it is. He can get 2 of you or 2 of you. So he just moves up to there. To there. Breathes. And getting Valley and Lucian in the cone of flame. And it is 20 fire damage, gentlemen.
I'm down regardless.
I will use my inspiration.
Okay.
Wait, no, I'm not down. At 11.
Yeah, you only took 10, Lucian.
1 HP and a dream, boys. We're in it.
1 hit point is all you need. You only took 10. Valley, nicely done. And the hound is spent again. And Valley, your turn.
I will Fairy Fire. I'll cast Fairy Fire on the dog.
Awesome.
What's the is that 20?
Oh, nice. He's lit up like a Christmas tree.
He is fairy fired. You have all advantages on attacking him. Valley, you are concentrating on your fairy fire spell. That's the lightning bolt symbol. Do you want to move anywhere? Alright, after Valley, Lucian, your turn.
I will yell at it in Infern. Is it Infernal or Abyssal for fiends?
It depends. Some are abyssal, some are infernal.
I think it's listed as Infernal in the PHP.
Either way, it's going to be a slur of both languages. I'm going to yell at him, down Hellhound, and I will attack him.
Okay.
Gosh, wow.
A 12 does not get through. All done the moving, Lucian, or do you want to go anywhere else?
I'll be right there.
Right there? Okay, that round's over. Dry grass, your turn.
Well, I'm gonna run up here. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
You don't need to. He's granting advantage already.
Oh, okay. Okay.
18 is a hit. He takes full damage from your attack, so that's 4.
And then I will do it again.
Okay. Another 6. Nicely done.
And now I have to stand here because I don't want.
Aaron, your turn.
Right, I'm gonna move up.
Okay.
I will booming blade him.
17's a hit for 7.
And I will bonus action disengage and hide around the corner.
Boom, boom, boom. Got him boomed. Josie, your turn.
One more.
I will move to here and give him ye old magic stone. So 15.
15 is a hit. 11 damage.
Yes, sir.
Got it. Okay. You almost killed him, Josie. Anything else?
Nope.
You have the honor of rolling the d6.
Me?
Josie,
Oh,
yeah.
Perfect.
Since you didn't kill him.
Oh, I
You
mean,
can-
I did.
You can watch your comrades die.
Well,
Roll a d6. Try and roll
Was
low.
it?
Well done. All right, it turns
that's
on
how you
Lucy.
roll a
It turns on
D12.
Lucian and bites Lucian. Oh, 22 Lucian
I
for
will be shielding that.
All
to
right.
my AC 23.
Nice.
No.
No.
Lynched.
Next after you and him is Valley.
We'll run up and smack it with my hammer. With booming blade, if in case.
Okay. All right.
If I could find my hammer.
18 hit for 5, and he drops below your feet. All
I
right.
said down.
As you guys catch your breath, your heart's racing, the Hellhound dead and burning at the feet of Valley, the Imp dead in the corner, charred bodies all around you guys. You can pause and take a short rest.
Mini Christmas.
You got him. Good guys.
Good job.
Oh, 1 HP is all you need sometimes.
What is the hit die button?
That is your
It's
the one is your armor
button.
class.
So 8.
Valley, yes, that's an 8. And you can do it again since you have
Okay.
2 of them if you want.
And why
Also, don't forget you got your free potions of healing. Many of you have them left. Aaron, yours is actually gone. That,
yeah, no, I know that one's
that-
gone. That was one from last session.
Yeah, that's just your free one that I'm using to track. So I know if you.
Over there.
Yeah, your regular
Okay.
ones you don't have to track like that. Okay. All right. Everyone done with your rest? The Imp didn't have anything on him. Neither did the Hound. And neither did you find anything in the cells or kennels. But just as you're finishing up your long rest, you hear something.
A scrap of paper in the middle of the circle.
Oh yeah, there was. Okay, and there's also infernal writing. So it's a 25-foot diameter ritual circle marked with infernal ruins. The ruins around the circle invoke the name Avernus, which you know is the first level of the 9 hells. The 9 humanoids who were chained to the floors and burned beyond recognition, around their necks they have iron pendants, each bearing a name in infernal, and the name is Garazal, the barbed devil. A charred parchment scroll rests at the center of the circle, and it is actually burned all the way up. Then, as you finish up your long rest, you hear echoing from the north wall towards the northwest corner screams of agony.
From the which corner?
From the northwest corner of the north wall. So basically about this
Where I'm
area here,
standing.
like right where you're standing, Josie. It sounds like there's something beyond the wall.
Ooh, can I cast detect magic?
You do? You don't see magic?
Okay.
I'll search it because
You
clearly
find a
there's a
secret
door
door.
there.
Yeah, you find a secret door as soon as you start looking carefully. Where that star is where the secret door goes through to a chamber beyond. You want to casting spells before you go in? Protection
I'm
from
real tempted
evil.
to use this scroll. But the monk has to run in there. I don't. Oh, but it doesn't. It moves with me and lasts for how long? It was 10 minutes or what?
It's 10 minutes, but of course that means it'll be gone for everyone.
Oh, it'll be gone for the adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll wait and see.
No, wait. Okay. All right. So opening up the chamber, you find this room beyond. Let's see. As soon as you find the secret door and you open it, the echoing screams of terror and pain are coming from even beyond the first chamber you get to. But the first chamber you get to, you see that there are small, squalid cells, all empty, but one has been left unlocked. There's a bloody trail of drag marks on the floor connecting the cell and the neighboring door to the east. There is a. You see some writing scrawled in blood on the floor of the open cell. It says, it's in common, I give myself willingly to Zariel. I give myself willingly to Zariel. Oops, the capitals and lowers were supposed to be reversed there, but you get the idea. There's no one in the room. The cells are all empty. One is open, and there's bloody drag marks to the door, and that writing is on the floor of the cell that the bloody drag marks originate from. You want to open that door?
Yeah,
It's-
Aaron
it's-
just shouts like, "No one deserves to die that way," and just bursts through the door.
All right. It's locked, so you have to pick it. Go ahead and try your picking check. You get it, no problem. The echoing screams are coming even from beyond this room, but this room that you come to, you see it's equipped with torture devices. It's blood stained everywhere. At the center is a large leather-bound contract book sitting on a small table. You want to investigate the book or keep going? Screams are beyond the door.
I'm going to grab the book while
Okay.
he goes to the door.
Okay. All right. Set you guys up where you want to be when you open that door. The screams you think are right beyond it. Do you want to cast any spells before you open it? No. Like for example, you could cast guidance now and use it on your initiative.
Ooh.
I'm testing
guess-
this button.
I will do that for my initiative.
Okay.
4.
And the nice thing about guidance is, now remember, it's concentration, so as long as you're not concentrating on something else. The nice thing about it is you decide to use it after you roll. So you don't have to use it on your initiative. If you roll high, you can decide not to and use it later for a check. So,
If I roll high, can I use it on somebody else?
no, you gotta cast it on
Okay.
yourself or someone else. Who do you want to cast it on?
Yeah, I'll keep it on myself because I have a
Okay.
0.
You are on yourself.
Not to sound selfish, but
We'll re-roll that for when you actually decide to use it.
I'm
'Cause you have to
using
decide
Quick
after
Armor
you.
of Agathis.
Say again? Armor? You're going to cast the
Oh, yeah.
armor? Alright, you get 5 temporary hit points if you're attacked. You have these temporary points. Okay. And am I right? That's not concentration?
It is not.
Nice. Okay.
And
That's cool.
just so I'm in the right place, where is the book in the room?
The book was actually on this table right here. And there should be some hash marks on the area just north of Aeron, because that's like a closed off area.
Oh,
Pick a map. And freehand and black. Boom, 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 boom. Imagine awesome cross hatching right there.
Well, if it was awesome, it wouldn't fit in with the rest of the map. So.
Okay. You kick open the door, and this is what you see on the other side. Dun, 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 dun.
Motherfucker. Sorry.
A black-walled room greets you when you kick the door open. There's a large, blood-stained and gruesomely carved stone altar adorning the east end of the room, and fitted with heavy ropes on which is bound an elven woman who is screaming in agony. There are cultists in a U shape around, chanting an infernal at a very low level. There is a devil flapping its wings behind the woman. The woman's fighting frantically against the ropes that bind her to the altar, clearly having second thoughts about serving the cult if that involves living sacrifice, which it appears it's going to. The cultists turn to attack you immediately. Roll initiative.
Okay, Tom, I think my initiative button's broken.
Okay. Why?
Just think you should look over it. I've only rolled 2s and a 5.
Wow.
I use a
And
d6 for your initiative.
Oh no.
The cultists. Let me move this guy over here and add his turn. Off there. Add turn.
So I got a 14.
Yeah, you can hand type in the delta or the new number. The cultist. I have this turn, yeah, and his initiative modifier is +1, so they're going to go on 11.01. They'll all go together.
Oh, shit.
So, Aaron, you're first.
Great. I'll pull out the longbow and shoot at the demon eating the elf woman.
Fire away. 10 does not hit. Where do you want to move to?
Kind of, yeah. I'll
There.
step around that corner.
Right after Aaron. Valley, your turn.
Not brave.
I'll Sacred Flame this dude
Okay.
right in the middle.
Dex save. He does not dodge it. How much damage do you do to him? 8 radiant. Screams in agony.
Ugh.
After Valley, the devil. Oh, do you want move where you want to move to, Valley?
Going back.
Okay, the devil.
Shit.
Okay, the devil hurls tail spikes at you, Valley. This is disadvantage for the range. He gets multi-attack. He gets to do 2. So the first one is a 10 to hit you. That's a miss. Second one is a 23. That hits for 7 piercing and fire damage.
Jeez.
And he's got actually 10 of these left. So that'll be 0 for 10. He's done. Dried grass, your turn.
Eee.
We should try to focus fire as much as we can here, y'all, because that's a lot of action economy.
Yeah.
Which
Or
so
tunnel him in.
that guy?
No. I mean, at this point, someone hit that guy, so let's just keep.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a dart at him.
Fire away. 7 misses.
I'm gonna miss him.
Oh.
And I'll move back to.
Okay. The cultists go. All right. The cultists all continue their chanting. And Josie, your turn.
Oh, stop the cultist, guys. Stop the cultist. Stop the ritual.
Your turn, Josie.
Oh no.
Fuck. All right. Well, that changes
Wait,
things.
they're not on fire though.
Nope, no cultists are on fire.
All right. Shatter. is a-
Yet.
Ooh, Shatter's going to be big damage on a lot of guys.
Well, one can only hope here.
better be
10-foot radius, right? So I
Right.
can hit 3 in a corner. Yeah, I better do that. I need to get the. Ignore my own advice. Be in the south.
Put that where you want it.
Oh God, it's bigger than I thought.
That's what she
That's
said.
what she said.
It is in fact what she said. 1, 2, 3, 4. But that's gonna hit baby mama. Let's not do that. All right, let's do that.
All right.
Come on.
Crack. Got toe.
9 damage. 13 con save for half.
Yeah.
All right, he's dead. 9 on these guys. Con saves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy shit. 1 died. The other 3 made it and take
all good.
4. -4.
So they got 9 health.
-4 and -4. All right.
Maybe,
Josie, y'all done?
Yeah. Yeah, at least we softened them up.
All
Let's do it
right.
again.
Lucian, your turn.
Well, let's see if my ranged accuracy is a lot better than my melee. I'm going to do Eldritch Blast on the devil.
Okay.
Seems like it
18
is.
connects. 6 points of force damage to the devil. Got it. Finish up your
Done.
movement. Lucian's done. Rounds over. Aaron, your turn.
All right.
Let's help
I'd
us.
like to step around the corner.
Also, at the start of that round, the devil screeches something out in Infernal. Josie, you can relay that he said, "Kill them all." And
Lucian will relay, kill them all to
Yep.
the party too.
Aaron, go ahead.
Does it look like it's paying any attention to the elven woman anymore?
No. It looks like it's given up on its ritual.
Okay.
And all the cultists are turning and drawing scimitars.
Oh,
I'll shoot that guy then.
Okay.
I'll step up here and I'll booming blade this guy.
Okay. That's a hit. 6 points of force. And booming blade.
Oh.
Got it.
I'll move back using my disengage.
Okay. That's a hard corner there, so you might not get as far as you thought.
Fair enough.
Yeah. 1,
Not
2,
great, but-
3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, right there. Okay, Valley, your turn.
I will Sacred Flame this guy.
Right.
Can I reach that?
Dodging the fires. Yeah, you can see him. Oh, he made a save. Dodged out of the way of the fire. Finish your move where you want. Spine Devil's turn. It leaps over the altar, charges forward, flying at Aaron, multi-attacking. Actually, no, these are Spine Devils. These are hurl tail spines at you. He comes to there, hurls tail spines at you from short range. First one is a 8. That's a miss on you. Oh, God.
shit.
Second one's a crit for 25 points damage. Or no, 15 points damage. Hey, you got 1 hit point left. Nice.
Yeah.
1 HP and a dream, baby.
Let's see, use 2 more spines. That puts him down to 8 spines left. He's done. Dried Grass, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go do the same thing, but I'm gonna target this guy, I guess.
Okay. $13 is a miss because of the cover. Yep, because of the cover. Finish your move where you want. Cultists come. This first one. 1, 2. Stabs Aaron. 15 Aaron. Dropping you. 3, 4, 5. To there. He's done. Second cultist. 1, 2. Opens door. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Double moves to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to there.
It's booming bladed.
7. Oh yeah, he won't move then. Sorry, he stays there. He comes to here. He'll be able to get to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to there. All right, they are done. Josie, your turn.
Well, shit. All right. Does
Would know I have another potion.
Does Aaron
If you're
have
in
a?
position.
Everyone does
Oh,
have
yeah.
more potions, yes.
Okay. Right. Then that'll settle that. I'm in a really good place here. Feeling good about this. Was not what I was expecting. I'm gonna go 10, 15 and provoke from that one.
$14 for 4 slashing.
That'll hit for 4. And then I will use my reaction to hellishly rebuke him for his impertinence.
Steeds.
I don't see that on my character sheet, Tom. I picked it up at level 3 from my.
Yeah, I probably didn't make it. So just roll it manually.
What is it? 2D.
Here's a saving throw. I think it's deck save.
It is indeed deck save. Oh yeah!
Yeah, he goes down.
God damn.
Damn it. Yeah, that was worth the 4. That was a decent trade off for the J Star. Yeah, we could cast, but we really need to save that. If I hit him, that's not gonna work. All right, I'm gonna toll the dead on the one in front of me. Definitely him. So he'll take the 6.
And that drops him.
And then and that was 5. So that's 15, 20, 25. I'll come to there. The imp will go. He can fly and just go 5, 10, 15. Give him the potion. Invisible all the way, and then go. All right, Josie's all done.
Alrighty. Aaron, you can roll your potion for healing, and then Lucian, your turn.
Nice.
Thank you very much again.
I will attack the one to my south
'Kay.
with the longsword.
Okay. 10
Gosh,
is
wow,
a
that was
miss.
10. Goodness gracious. That'll be it.
Okay, after Lucian, that rounds over. Aaron, your turn.
Would it be an action to close the door, or can I do that with like
It's
a
a
bonus
free
save?
interaction.
I
Good
will
job.
close the door
Okay.
Good
and then
idea.
turn and stab the guy next to me.
Okay. You can stand up first.
Boom. Oh yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Yeah, that hit.
It's not me, but if he is, then
Killed him.
revenge.
Where do you want to move to?
I'll move duck over here. Actually, I can bonus. I'm trying to use a bonus action. I'll just bonus action disengage. So 1, 2.
After Aaron. Val, your turn.
I will hit this guy with my Warhammer, Booming Blade. Oof. I'm going to assume that's a miss.
7, yeah.
And I will end my turn.
After Valley, the devil. Door shut. It will fly up to the door and throw it open. Hurl barbs at Valley. You have cover, Valley. But it critted you.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
15.
I think that attack is broken.
Yeah, 15 points of damage drops Valley.
You took your extra damage and your extra dice from your initiative and put it on, I guess.
Yeah. And then he shoots the next one at Lucian. That's a miss, and he's down to 6 tail spikes. Let's see, he moved 1, 2, 3 for your action, 4 to there. Done. Dried grass, your turn.
I'll get Valley.
Okay. I'm gonna move over here. And I realize I realized why I missed. I didn't take my drugs. I mean catnip. So
Oh, yeah.
snort some of that. And then
Nice.
and bonus action.
Nice.
Well, that should do him, I think.
That one, hopefully, obviously.
Um, 9 total. Dropped him. Well done. Okay, cultist's turn. There are not many left. Val, you're unconscious, right?
Yep.
Okay, so he ignores you. Goes after Lucian with his scimitar. 20 Lucian for 6.
Yep, and he'll take 5.
Ooh, ouch. You got armor of Agathis going, huh?
Sure do.
Dropped him. This one comes here, attacks Aaron. Scimitar. 8's miss. This guy comes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To there attacks Lucian, having not seen what happened to his last friend, and missed. Josie, your turn.
Yikes. Let's see. That. Obviously. I'm gonna magic stone the one that just attacked Lucy from the sling. Oh, that's gonna be a miss. And the imp will come down here and give Vale his potion.
Alrighty. Alright. So Vale, take off your potion that was free and roll your potion for hit points back. And then Lucian, your turn.
Okay, I will lean over to Volley, cast a lay on hands on him.
Oh, he's already healed,
And
in case that matters.
Well, I will tell him that he is. I was going to give him an inspiration, little like quote, guys. Come on. I'll
The
just.
imp was invisible. You can take credit.
Okay, yeah. I'll take credit for the imp. Hopefully the longsword finally hits. Does a 13 hit, Tom?
Yes.
Oh,
Nice.
Goodness.
Finally. 6
You're
points
just looking
damage.
for the lowest number.
Yes.
And deleted. Or killed
And
him.
I will move up to here.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're a brave son of a bitch. Aaron, your turn.
Devil is mine.
All right, I will boom and blade this guy.
Nice. Dropped him.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4.
If he twitches, he blows up.
I'll walk over here. I'll look at the devil, then I'll close the door.
Val, your turn.
I can't get him from there, can I?
You can, ranged attack you can.
I will stand up, half movement, and move there and Sacred Flame him.
Sacred Flame. Got him. How much? 5 radiant. Okay. After Valley, Spine Devil. All right. It multi-attacks with a bite and a pitchfork. Bite on Lucian. Critting you, Lucian.
I will be shielding that.
It still will hit. It's a crit.
What?
It's a crit.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, never
It
mind.
hits
Then
anything.
I will not be shielding it.
Does 13 points of slashing.
That's okay.
And then stabs you with this pitchfork. 10's a miss. You dodge that.
Yep.
Spine Devil's done. Dried Grass, your turn.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna run up here. I'm gonna spend my inspiration on this attack.
21 hit for 6. That does 3 to him. Turns out it looks like he resists some damage. 23 hits for 5 more, doing 2 more to him. Nice. Okay, after Dried Grass, go to move where you want, Dried Grass. Are you done?
Does he have a reaction left?
He does, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll stay there.
Alright, Josie, your turn. Hexed him.
I will hex him on
Okay.
the strength and just gotta find. How about a 23 for 11?
11 points of magic,
magical
magic bludgeoning, and necrotic. He takes all of that. And that kills him. Down goes the devil.
With a rock.
With a magic rock.
And cracks the door open and peeks to see if it's safe.
I may have found
It is.
Boo! Wow. Josie will run over to this person and see if they're alive.
The person on the altar is an elf, female elf, who is still alive. A slender, fair-skinned female elf with pale blue eyes and silver hair. Young for an elf, and scared out of her wits.
Has she taken damage? Does she need to be healed or anything?
Yeah, she's really badly wounded. Cut and scarred and beat up and bloodied. Alright.
Josie will give her a healing potion.
That heals her pretty good. She thanks you for saving her, and
Who is she? I'm Ned Asker. Who are you? What happened? How did you get here? Are you okay?
I'm Aaron. I should go. I should leave now. She gets
Not
up.
leave.
She gets up to leave.
Did we unchain her?
She's still.
She was still chained.
Well, I guess she's tied down. Let me loose.
There's a slight problem, but we're pretty sure you're complicit in what happened here.
I didn't know what I was. I didn't know. I didn't know what they were gonna do.
Well, we'll
I just
still
want
have
to go
take
home.
you. I think we're gonna have to take her in. What do you guys? At the very
I think
least, for
she's
the
telling the
information
truth.
we could provide.
You do think she's telling the truth that she does want to go home?
But do we think she's telling the truth about not knowing what they were going to do?
Yeah. Yeah. You don't. You
But
think
even-
she thought she was gonna be part of a ritual, but not a sacrifice for a ritual.
But she still gave herself willingly.
Yep.
So I mean, despite the fact she didn't know she was gonna die, doesn't mean that she wasn't willingly participating in a ritual. I think we need to turn her in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still needs to give her side of the story.
So all the cultists there in the room, they have scimitars, which you gather up, gold and silver coins and purses. They each wear an iron symbol of devotion to Garazal around their neck. The contract book from the conversion chamber that you grabbed, Josie,
Right.
it contains a list of names of citizens of Baldur's Gate who have sworn allegiance to Zariel, including Sans, Korek, and Aaron Zeph, who's there on the altar. You're pretty sure Flame, Dare, and Falburn would pay a high price to have this tome.
Yeah, or we just keep and blackmail all
Yeah.
of these people.
Yeah.
So
I
Harwin's
will.
name in that book?
I will gather up all of the pendants
Okay.
and put them down on the ground, save one, just in case we need some evidence
Mm-hmm.
of Zariel, and then I'll sacred flame the rest.
Okay. All right. That is the end of the adventure. You guys head back to report to the flame. After your return, after you've uncovered the identity of the devil Garzal, you depart the temple. You meet with Flame, Dare, and Falburn to report your findings. You've also got proof of Hinlith's corruption with the note that you found. And she displays grim satisfaction at what you've done. If you share with her that you have the journal listing the Hellrider descendants and the contract book with the names of cult members, she would pay a high price for both.
Yeah, I'm willing. She needs to protect these Hellrider people. And honestly, these other people, they need to be pulled off the street. What do you guys think?
Cultists are bad.
She's definitely unsettled by the news of Garazal. Dropping heavily into a well-worn chair, she breathes a deep sigh. Damned cultists, I was afraid of this. She slowly makes eye contact with each of you before speaking. You're telling me that this Garazal is an actual devil, brought here by the cult of Zariel to wreak vengeance on the descendants of the Hellriders?
Sure
Yes.
is.
She shakes her head, sighs heavily. Well, we're about to find out if the saying is true. Better the devil you know than the devil you don't. And that's the end.
Yay.
So
No
you each
devil at all.
receive 80 gold pieces from your combined treasures that you found. You have one scroll to split up. It's a scroll of protection from fiends. So anyone who would like that, roll d20. And they'll go to the highest roll.
I will opt out.
Josie got a 14, 11 on Lucian.
I actively want to go towards fiends, so it just doesn't make sense.
Just a roll, but I'll pass on even if I roll higher.
Okay.
Like, something less.
Okay, so Shane, looks like Shane, you get it.
Woohoo.
And the gloves that you find out those are gloves of thievery. Yeah. and see what their extra power is. So this will be on the summary sheet for you, so you'll see all of what I'm about to tell you, which I'll send out right after we finish the game. But let's see, the gloves are invisible when worn. While wearing them, you gain a +5 bonus to dexterity, sleight of hand checks, and dexterity checks made to pick locks. And they don't take an attunement slot, so that's nice.
Ooh.
Oh.
They're made of exquisite red silk with gold and silver embroidery along the fingers. The fabric at the fingertips is very thin, granting the wearer more sensitivity for your delicate thievery work. Of course, they're invisible too, so.
That's
And
really
you can go up a
Sweet.
level. What else do we need? At the end of the adventure, let's see. Okay, between adventures, you can purchase stuff. Yeah. That is the end. Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Tom.
Tom.
Thank you. That was fun.
Yeah, man. Thank you.